Hey, welcome. However you said, glad that you are here. Okay, so now, guys, by now, you saw the last video I did. If not, go back and check that video out, okay? But let's go ahead and get into this recipe for today, all right? Stuffed bell peppers. Hey guys, I just want to show you the lovely peppers that I picked out, and this is what we're working with. And we're going to go ahead and get started on our stuffed bell peppers. All right, stay tuned. I almost forgot. I got to introduce y'all to my new knife. This is Tina B. Okay? Meet Tina B. Get her done is done. Okay? I was so sad. But she done, y'all. Meet Tina B. Okay, so guys, what you want to do is, if you don't have an even pepper that will stand up like this, you want to go ahead and just take a little off the bottom, okay, and make it even. And we're going to go ahead and get the tops cut out. This is just how I do mine. And the insides, you can just kind of, let's see if you can see me, go in with a spoon and just take all of that out. Simple, easy. See there? And it'll just come out. And I have a little bowl next to me that I'm putting it in. I've already cleaned these, but I'm going to rinse them again. See? To make sure everything is out. That's one of them. I just wanted to come on and show you guys. Here's another one that I'm doing. Same process. You want to just go in with the spoon and just get that meat out of there. I find it easier to do when using a spoon, but you can do, you know, whatever works best for you, and that's clean as well. Okay. And then we're just gonna move on to the next step. Okay, now guys, you want to bring you some water up to a boil. I added in just a little salt, and what I'm gonna do for these is I'm gonna kind of parboil them before I get them in the oven, because you don't want a half done bell pepper that's hard. And so we're gonna give it a little push, and we're gonna get them parboiled. So I'll be back. And guys, we just leaving them in for just a couple of minutes, okay? We're not really trying to cook them all the way. We only want to do it halfway. And we're just kind of giving them a little push. So, they're not going to cook long. I probably should have got a bigger pot. But you want to kind of turn it and just kind of make sure that it cooks down some. So you mainly just want to soften these guys up some. This is some of the other ingredients that I'm using. I'm going to have focus, crushed tomatoes, okay? And then I'm also going to add in stewed tomatoes. And, you know, everyone has their preference on how they do it. This is just how I do mine. You can kind of see what I have going on with mine, and feel free to change it up if you want. Okay, so guys, I also have some rice boiling in another pot. And I'm going to stuff mine with rice and ground beef. So I'll show you the process of how I do that in the next step. Right now, I'm still parboiling the bell peppers. So once I get that done, we'll go ahead and move to the next step. Okay, guys. Now here are our bell peppers. We're done parboiling. So at this point, I want to go ahead and I want to get some salt and pepper down in these guys, because I want those to be seasoned as well. And I want you to notice all of the colors still in the bell peppers. We still have our color, okay? So we don't want to boil those too much. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and start on our sauce. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut down some bell pepper as well as onion, because I want to add this in with my ground beef. And I'm going to add in just a little, not all of this onion, just a little bit. Let me see. That's going to be. I'm going to let Tina B handle that. Handle that, girl. We're also going to add in some minced garlic. So I'll get back to you guys. Okay, so guys, I'm going to add a little bit of oil to my pan. Okay, so the main thing here is we just want to get them sauteed down a bit and have these guys ready to go in the bell pepper. We're going to go ahead and get these veggies in. Get those going a little bit. And you can do this step however you want. Some people put them towards the end when they brown the meat. Some people do it towards the beginning of the meat. I'll leave that step up to you as to, you know, how you want to do it. You're going to get the same result. And right now, just have my fire on a medium. I'm getting ready to add in the ground beef to this. Okay. And today it's just me and my husband, so I don't think we're gonna need this whole pack. That should be enough for us. Okay, and we just want to let this kind of cook down some. Now the seasonings that I'm going to be using today, I'm going to go ahead and get some salt and pepper in here. Now remember, we also season inside of the bell peppers. We want to make sure we kind of flavor up everything. Everything is going to have flavor. Now to this, you already know that I'm going to add in my garlic powder. And lots of it. Okay. As well as onion powder. Okay. And I'm going to add in some oregano, as well as, if I can find it, my Italian seasoning here. You just want to get this flavored up really, really good, okay? Okay guys, you see I still have just a little bit of the pink left on my meat. And at this point, I'm going to add in my garlic. I always add mine at the end just to kind of keep it from burning. I'm gonna add in 1 teaspoon. Let's just make it 2. And we're gonna let that cook down. This is the last step, the process, and we're gonna let this cook down together. I know y'all get tired of people saying smell-o-vision, smell-o-vision, but baby, oh baby, I wish y'all had smell-o-vision right now. Because these flavors in here, they cutting up. It smells so good, y'all. So good. So we're gonna go ahead and let this cook down. Once it's done, we're gonna get that grease drained off. And when you drain it, guys, be careful, don't put the grease down your sink. I always drain mine to the side in a bowl and I let it cool down, and then I get rid of my grease. I never ever pour it down my drain. It will clog it up. It will stop it up. Trust me. That's one thing I learned a long time ago. Never ever put grease down your drain, because baby, you will have problems. You don't want those type of problems. Ooh, it smells so good. Okay. Go ahead and show you my setup. Here's my bowl. Here's my strainer. And we're going to get this meat drained off. So this is what you'll see me doing here. At this point, we just want to try and make sure we get off as much of the grease as possible. That way nothing goes down your drain, guys. I just wanted to make sure I showed you that step in case you didn't know, because we do have a lot of cooks and a lot of people are just learning new things. So I had to make sure that I showed you guys, just in case someone is on here new and, you know, trying to learn how to cook and, you know, don't know a lot about cooking. That's just a step. That's a quick tip for you. Okay. So we got this drain. See, you don't want all of that. Actually, I'm going to let it drain a little bit more. And I'll meet you back at the stove. Okay, guys. Now, at this point, I tasted my meat. And I'm going to go in with some adobo. I think it needs a little more seasoning down in there. You can just add your favorite seasoning to this meat. And you can season your meat the way that you like. But I want to make sure that flavor is down in there. Okay. Okay, guys, now I'm gonna go ahead and start on my sauce. You got some people that mix everything together. I like to do mine separate because I like to give each ingredient flavor. So you can mix it all together, but I like to do it separate, starting out like this, so that I can give each layer its own flavor. So basically, I'm gonna go in with salt and pepper on our sauce, and basically the same seasonings we had. That's garlic powder, onion powder. Actually, I think I'm gonna do a little bit more salt to this. So at this point, honey, we just gonna go ahead and let this kind of simmer down. Italian seasoning. And I want to put, I don't know if I have it, okay, oregano in here. Make sure your fire is down low with this sauce. It will bubble. And I'm also going to add some dried parsley. We want this to be flavored up, guys. You're not going to get anything from the parsley, but everything else in there you will. So we're just going to kind of let this simmer down. And then we're going to get to layering this bad boy up. I got a surprise for you in the end because I decided to do something different with these bell peppers. So, stay tuned. Okay guys, because I have this and I want to use it, I'm going to try and cut it down in some chunks, and I'm going to stick it inside the bell pepper. So you'll see me do that. I love cheese, and we're just going to add it off in there with everything else. Okay, this is going to go in the inside, and I'm going to top it off with this. So stay tuned, you guys. Okay guys, you can see I added some of my sauce in the bottom, and I like to go in with the rice as my first layer. Now everybody I know do this step different, okay, but this is how I do mine, and you do how you gonna do. Okay, you want to get that down in there and just kind of press it down. And I have my little surprise over here next to me. So, what better time than now? I'm going to go ahead, y'all, and I'm going to add that cheese in there. See that? I'm going to add that cheese. Push it on down in there. See there? Bet y'all ain't seen none like this. You ain't seen stuffed bell peppers like this. This Ktashae way. Okay? Now we got that cheese in there. Now we're going to go in with our meat mixture. And we're just really going to just start layering this bad boy up. So, you want to go in with some meat. It's okay if it falls on the side. Actually, I like to grab some of my sauce from the bottom anyway, because that's why all the good stuff go down in there. I tried to get all these guys in here, so. Okay. Now, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to add some sauce down in there. Because see, this just going to allow that sauce to kind of cook through everything. You hear me? Look at that. Ooh. Look at that. So at this point, any rice that I have left after I stuff these guys, it's going to go in the bottom of the pan with the sauce. I don't like mine dry. So, I tend to go in with the sauce. Okay. Now, at this point, I'm going to press it down some. That's just going to make them stick on out some more. Because I want to go in with some shredded cheese, whatever kind you want, whatever kind you like. This is what I have, so I'm going in with that. Okay. And then we're going to repeat these layers again. And I'll go off camera and do that. And I'll be back once we get ready to pop it in the oven. Oh, guys, go ahead and preheat your oven. Okay, guys, this is our second layer we're working with. I just wanted to come back on and show you guys real quick how it looks. Now, this is stuffed. And when you say stuffed, these guys are stuffed, okay? Next step is we're going to top the top off of here with some shredded cheese. And we're going to pop these bad boys in the oven, okay? Let me just bring y'all over here. How about that? So at this point, guys, we are going in. And I'll let you know when it's time to add the cheese. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Stay tuned. Okay, so at this point, we want to go ahead and I'm going to top it off with our cheese. It's been baking in the oven. And this is mozzarella. Okay, and then we're going to go back in with the cheddar that we had. I just kind of like to see both cheeses on there. And because I have this, I'm going to top it off with some fresh Parmesan. Gonna keep it moving. Just keep an eye on yours and take them out, you know, within the 20 minutes. You don't have to do this step. I just had it. So I'm going to add it in. Okay. And I think I want to add a tad bit of black pepper. And some parsley. And we're going back in. Just long enough to let the cheese melt. So guys, we are going back in. And I'll show you what it looks like when we're done. They're out, guys. Let me go ahead and bring you to the occasion. Let's see what we got, guys. And we're just gonna top that off with some fresh parsley. Look at this meal. Look, guys. Look at all that goodness in there. We got a surprise inside, okay? We're gonna let these cool down for a minute. Got the rice down in there. Look at that sauce. Okay, guys, we are back. And we just want to get one of these guys out of here. Check this out. Do y'all see that? Hubby gonna get us a taste. You want some of the sauce on the top? Side? You want some? Let me move it over some. Okay, guys, we gotta see when he cut off into this. So hold on. Okay. I gave you the wrong type of knife.
The wrong type of spoon.
slice of the cheese in there. Ooh. This is hubby's, okay? This is mine, guys. And I want to come back on and show you the inside of this bad boy. Look at that. Y'all be sure and check this recipe out. Drop a comment down below and let me know if you like it. Thanks for watching the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Now check this out. Check this out. Next time you're hungry now and get tired of fast food, come back and holler at your girl.